Hey everybody. Recently, the Rag Company announced that they were doing mystery boxes for St. Patrick's Day. You could buy, they had 4 options. Mystery box 1, 2, 3, and 4. And well, I bought all 4. Let's see what's inside. Maybe wondering why I bought all 4 mystery boxes. Or you might just go, this guy's an idiot. Well, back around the Halloween time, they did a special edition Armor Detail Supply slasher soap, and I wasn't unaware, and I completely missed out on that. I'm a huge fan of Armor Detail Supply. So I almost feel like every time there's going to be mystery boxes, I'm going to buy all 4. So this is 4 mystery boxes. So I guess how they do it is, they're going to have 4 mystery boxes. They kind of do like a kit for each box. So this should be what is in all 4 boxes, right? All 4 mystery kits. So let's open this and see what we got. Vinyl and leather brush from the Rag Company. The Ultra USS Ultra Safe Sponge. Very nice, very nice. Ultra Utility Brush. This is actually really cool because I don't have this yet and I wanted to get it and try it out. So that's cool. I like that. Can't wait to try it out. Oh, all right. Well, I'm just have to kind of grab off the top here. It's kind of mixed up between like chemicals and products. A new drill scrub brush, which is great. Mine's getting a little worn, so I already got a new one for a replacement, so that's awesome. All right, these are both Koshimi products, I can tell right away. Nope, I lied. All right, we got Koshimi clay spray, which is awesome because I do a lot of clean before paint corrections. All right, G-Technics bug remover, and this is, what is this, 32 ounce? 1 liter, 33 ounces, which I have some of this in my cabinet, but I have not used it yet. It was one of the products that I ordered over the winter to kind of restock my stuff, and I haven't gotten to try it yet because technically it's still winter here in Ohio. So, but I've heard a lot of good things about this, so if it lives up to the hype, awesome. Already got a big old backup bottle. P&S Iron Buster. Let me see, what do I, currently I have, I know I have Armor's, iron remover. I'm trying to think if I know I don't have P&S's. I don't know if I have Koshimi's in there or not. But always good to have extra bottles of iron removers. And actually, I wanted to try this, so I'm glad this came. P&S paint gloss. I've been hearing about P&S paint gloss forever, and I've never tried it. It's always been on the list of things that I want to try, and then when I get on ragcompany.com and do an order, I always forget because I don't write anything down. So I gotta get better at that. To be honest, there's sometimes I'll do an order. I need stuff. I need to replenish my products and stuff, and I'll get on there and I'll make an order, and then later that night or the next day I'm like, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that, and I gotta do another one. All right, Co-Shimmy Top Star. I love this. I use it all the time. I have the 5 liter refill, I believe, but it's a product I use a lot and I like it. So one of the reasons I'm a huge fan of the Rag Company, honestly, last year I really went down the rabbit hole of detailing products, and I tried a lot of different stuff. So I bought like the 16-ounce bottles of a lot of different brands. And I kind of landed mainly on Co-Shimmy and Armor Detail Supply. And well, the Rag Company sells both, and Detail Factory brushes, and the Rag Company already makes the best microfibers. So they're almost right now a one-stop shop for me. There are some few things that they don't carry and whatnot, but when it comes to those two different brands, they pretty much have everything that I use from them. A Gentle Snow Foam, a lot of people's favorite. Gentle Snow Foam, pH neutral. Foam and soap, pH 7.5 right on the label. I like GSF, but I really like Shampoo Plus also. So I kind of go back and forth. I think it's kind of more like what smell, am I feeling that day? All right. Another P&S something in here. All right. ADS Armor Detail Supply Amplify. Pumped. I have this in the gallon. I have all the Pressol bottles, and then I also have a regular bottle. And this is gonna sound weird, but I have a set of Detail Factory brushes that I only use on my truck. And then my ADS Pressol I only use on my truck also. Customers or clients, I use the brand's bottles, and that's I don't know. I really like the Pressol bottles. I want to keep them really nice. I don't want them to get super worn out really quickly. And the same with the Detail Factory brushes. It's not that they wear out quickly or anything. It's just that I know where my truck's been. I know how it's maintained. So I only want to use specific brushes on there. So even though I carry the liters or the gallons, of all ADS products, I love having their branded bottles also for details. P&S Brake Buster. This is one of the best all wheel tire cleaners for a long time. For doing both. A lot of people love this stuff. I do like it. I use it in an IK, and I mainly use it for maintenance washes. Simple. I either use this or I use ADS Clean, or Co-Shimmy's Alkaline Wheel Cleaner. And again, it's just kind of like, I find it really hard to narrow it down and choose just one. Like, I like to have all three because I like the products and I keep them in stock. All right, Opticoat No Rinse. I have to be 100% honest. I don't own or I have never used anything made by Opticoat. So that's cool. I get to try something new. I always like to try new stuff. And I do as much as I can, but man, it can get expensive. So that's another reason I like to buy these mystery boxes. One is they're normally a really good deal, right? I think these were like $77. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it was like $100 or $130 worth value in each box. So it's always cool. You don't know what you're going to get. It's a surprise, and it forces you, not really forces you, but it encourages you to try new stuff. So I really love it. And an IK, is this a 360? IK 360. This is awesome. I really wanted to try these also. The 360 spray pattern. And I like the IK spray. I think they look great. I know they work well. And I like their little bit more sturdy, heavy duty bottoms. So I have IK sprayers, foamers, and then like the Pro 12 multi and foam. I actually have never bought a regular IK sprayer. So I'm looking forward to trying this out though. This was one of those things, kind of like paint gloss, that's been on my list to at least get one or two to try it out. Especially now that I've decided not to use my press saws during like customer details. That's only for my truck. So having something durable and 360 and stuff like that, this might convince me to buy a lot more for all the other products I need to put in there. Rip and Rags. This is a 30 count. I have I made, what is that? A rack, I guess you could say. But it has the regular Rip and Rags, and then right beside it I have the Ultra XL Rip and Rags. And I love the Rip and Rags. I use both all the time. And I actually have an extra 80 count in the cabinet and an extra Ultra Rip and Rag ready to go. Both of those up there on that rack, they're almost gone. So you can't go wrong. Like, you really can't. They're great. Okay, awesome. Another IK. This is a pump tray, Multi Pro 2. I believe this is the same style that I have. Like, I think I have three or four of these and 3 or 4 of the foamers. I don't have the the battery powered ones yet. Yeah, this is exactly the ones that I have. So you can always use an extra pump sprayer. Like, I really do like these to put down a lot of extra product quickly. All right, I love this one already, I can tell. Okay, P&S Frostbite. Never tried it, to be honest. I like some P&S stuff. I have some P&S products. I have, like I said before, I have the Brake Buster. I use their carpet system. So that's, what's it like, Terminator? Terminator, Terminator, something like that. Carpet Bomb, Finisher. I have the vacuum release. So, and then I have their interior cleaner, and that's slipping my mind right now. But anyways, Frostbite, I have not used it. I've seen a couple reviews on it, and people like it. So, another thing that was kind of like on the list to buy eventually, to try out, and so that's awesome that it's in these mystery boxes. Now, Koshimi Polestar, absolutely fabulous. I love it. I use it all the time. My interior cleaners and stuff mainly consist of Polestar, MZR, both from Koshimi, and ADS Pilot, which is, I use Pilot a little more as like a detailer, which I think that's what it's labeled as, interior detailer. So I use that on plastics to kind of, you know, like a quick wipe, kind of stuff like that. It can clean for sure, but you're doing customers' cars and you're trying to get done efficiently and as quickly as possible. Polestar and MZR are just goated, to be honest. For cleaners, I use Polestars on the plastics and trim and stuff like that, and MZR normally on seats and carpet, unless they're not very dirty at all, carpets or the seats, and then I just use Polestar as the cleaner. And then normally, once I get done with the whole interior, I go back with Pilot, kind of spritz it on a edgeless 365, I believe that's what I use, and just like as like a quick final wipe. Now, if I put any kind of actual, what do you call that, dressings or anything on the plastics, I usually use like a Top Star. But just it really depends on the vehicle condition and type of plastics, how it looks. Here we go, glass cleaner. This is actually Koshimi's glass cleaner, is actually the only glass cleaner that I have in my cabinets. It works really well, but I've been trying lately like Hero rinseless wash, like dilute it down quite a bit for a glass cleaner, and there's something else I just mixed like 2 days ago to try it, and I can't remember what it was. But actual glass cleaners, this is the only one that I buy. And it's the only, I have a couple of these in the cabinet, so this will definitely go to good use. And a big shout out, like I tried Sydney's technique the other day where you use the microfiber applicator first as the cleaner, and then coming back with a second microfiber to buff it, streaks and stuff away. Works really, really good. And I added distilled water. So after I clean it and then I wipe it, then spritz a little bit of distilled water and just do another final wipe. And glass and windshields, they've been looking like absolutely fabulous. This is kind of blocking that camera that I just noticed. I'm new to making content, so I apologize. Let me get that off here. See this stuff a little better. Actually, let's go ahead and, now that we moved the box, let's kind of set this out per brand here. Let's do that. I'm kind of sad right now, to be honest. I've only gotten one Armor Detail Supply product. And it's St. Patrick's Day, man. Their labels are green. But these, like I said, ADS and Koshimi are my two main brands that I use. I love them, absolutely. I don't know if you can see or not, but back here on the wall, I got the Rad Company Armor Detail Supply, and then behind me is Koshimi. That's how much I like them. I'm willing to put them up in my garage. So let's see. Let's kind of get this going here. Optico, and then we got Technic, and then this is another PNS. Just slap that right in there. Rad Company stuff. It's gonna be difficult. We'll put Rad Company stuff up out front here because it's not gonna be bottles of product standing up. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Now we can move these back a little bit. I might just edit this out the video and do it quickly. Come back and it'll be done. Cool. That's a little better. All right, we got a lot of Rag Company stuff in here, which is awesome because I use all the rags. Not all of them, but I use a lot of it. Okay, Detail Factory pet hair remover. I have a pet hair remover. I have a couple things for it, but this is awesome. I did not have Detail Factory's pet hair remover tool, so it's going to go with all my other Detail Factory brushes. So that's awesome. The Rag Company Ultra Clean Scrubber, professional grade, designed for paint decontamination. I have a set of these. But I believe I got them from, I mean, it's has all this, but I believe it's the black and gray version, which is Koshini's branded part of these. I might have ordered Armor Detail Supplies, which is basically, I'm pretty sure they're all the exact same thing, but they have a different colorway. So Armor's is green, and then Koshini's was gray, and so here's red. I mean, all colors. Let's go. All right, now we're getting into the rags. Let's see what we got here. 25 by 35 Slim Dryer Digital Camo. I have the Slim Dryer with the, I think it's just the light blue. So this is really cool. Oh yeah. Being a military guy myself, I can appreciate that. You know, it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna try to keep these with these bags for now. Okay. All right. I use these all the time. The 16 by 16 edgeless 365s. I normally get the blue because blue. Everything that I can get blue, I get blue for the company wide. But I use them for different reasons. So having some blue and then now yellow, that would be cool. I can separate uses with color coding. All right, here we go. Looks like a kit. Looks like a kit. So what we got for sure, I know this is the Ultra Cyclone knit, right? Yep. So I already have both of these, but it's always good to have back. I have quite a bit. Like I never stick my hand in these. I don't like that. I'm a hand on top kind of guy. So it's always good to have backups. You can never have too many. Well, you just drop one day and yeah, it's just too bad, you know. And you want to toss it. Who knows? I don't know. It's always good to have extras. Okay, what do we got here? Some of these are hard to tell right off the bat until you read them. 20 by 20, the Liquidator M22. I actually just used my Liquidator M22 yesterday on a Jeep Compass. Did really well. Always good to have these. What are these? 2200 GSM, and that's why they named it the M22. So it's a smaller size drying towel, but a 2200 GSM. It's kind of a beast. I like it. I like it a lot. On my truck, I normally use the 1500 because it is bigger. And when I flop it on the hood, the windshield, or the top of the truck, it makes it across the center line of the truck since it's wider. Medium, smaller vehicles, I love using the M22. All right, a few more things in here. We got 16 by 16 Creature Endless. Okay, this is another one that I stock. I actually have a couple bags that I haven't opened yet in the cabinets. I have them in blue, so having them in green is awesome. So for different purposes, different colors. And I've actually just ordered a bunch of green FTWs because I have some orange and gray ones. And I'm leaning into the green a little bit on the rags because of ADS. So green creatures, awesome. What we got? Pearl App Sponge applicators with the pearl weave. Oh, okay. I used the pearl weave for first wipe off on ceramic coatings. I'll have to try these. Well, I'm definitely gonna try them, but I'm trying to think, maybe use these because they're a little bit smaller for the glass coatings. Because I use like the no soaks for the paint. Okay, that's nice. Like I was actually, I think, going through making a list the other day, and applicators were on the list to get some more and different applicators to try out and stock up. So that actually comes in clutch right there. 16 by 16 premium FTW ice gray, which was perfect because I use the ice grays. I have orange and I have green, or greens are coming. And I think I only had 2 packs of these. What are these? 3-pack, right? Yeah, 3-pack. So I only had 2 packs of these, so 6. So there we go. Now we got 9. And my next order, I might go ahead and do another 3-pack, make it 12. What I'm trying to have in my drawers for my microfibers is 12 towels each with backups in the cabinets. So it keeps the drawers not so cluttered, but I got plenty on hand for one day of detailing, no matter what I come across with the different microfibers that I use. So, so what I use the gray ones for was like Amplify or ceramic spray sealants. And that's if you know, like you put it on dry afterwards, which that's how I like to apply Amplify. Now I use Amplify as a drying aid if the vehicle has no protection and it's just like holding water like crazy. I'll spritz it and use it as a drying aid, so it helps that process. But if it's already coated or anything like that and I use Amplify, I like to do it dry, so I'll dry the vehicle first. And I was using the silver ones for that, but that's why I got the green ones, because Amplify is green. And with the ADS, so the silvers are going to swap to something else. And I'll have to look at my notes because the oranges are for like door jams and stuff like that. I can't remember what I was going to use the grays for, but anyways. Let's move on. This is the last thing in the box. 25 by 40, the big one, waffle ice gray. 1 towel. I have, what are they called? Dry Me the Rivers. I have a few of those because I got those originally for glass and stuff, and I've been trying some different stuff with glass. So, but that's what I was doing. I was using the microfiber with the glass cleaner, clean the glass, and then with the Dry Me the River, wipe it, flip it, wipe it dry, and then like if the glass was particularly extra dirty, then I would do like a mist of distilled water and go over it again just to help, you know. So this is mystery box 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, it's a good haul. to be honest. IKs, you know, they're not cheap. Microfibers, by any means, they're not expensive, especially when it comes to other premium microfibers. But when you look at this, like, you're looking at chemical prices and stuff like that. I mean, this is a good haul. Like this right here and all this 100% fits right into what I already have and use on a daily basis. There's my receipt. Here's my eyeglass wiper, and I'll have to check the packaging in that bubble wrap, but I don't know. It also said if you spent anything over $70 or whatever it was, you got a free set of green Detail Factory interior soft brushes, or just like the soft brushes. And I don't see them. And with every single order, you normally get a Rag Company sticker. That's not in the box. That's okay. I still love you guys. I have like so many stickers. But I am going to look through that bubble wrap and make sure, because if they did send those brushes, because it was even in the cart, it showed them in there, I don't want to miss them and throw them away. So I'll double check everything to see if I got those. If not, it's no big deal. I'm not gonna like email Lucas or whatever to, hey man, where's my free brushes, right? But anyways, this is what came out of the 4 mystery boxes. Like I said, everything here, the Rag Company, Koshimi, ADS, I love it, use it all the time. I had this because I heard it was really good. So if it is, great. Because I don't think I got the leader. I think I got the smaller one of it, but I could be wrong, because that was like a couple months ago, midwinter, when I like to try to restock stuff. Brake Buster, I have it, I use it, I like it, so it's fantastic. Paint gloss, again, PNS. So many people talk so good about this, and I've been wanting to try it and just never have. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, you know, Iron Buster, having iron removers is just fantastic. You know, which I have not tried this particular one, so that's going to be cool to try. PNS Frostbite, another product I have not tried that was on the list to try eventually. I just haven't done it yet. The IK 360 spray, the Multi Pro 2, and OptiCoat, which, like I said at the beginning, this is one of the first things that came out of the box. I have not tried anything for OptiCoat, so no rinse. I almost want to say this is the stuff Gabe used on a Q&A, and just he loves it and loves it, if that's the same thing I'm thinking about. So if that's it, I have heard some good things about it. So something else to try. So that's cool. But there you go, 4 mystery boxes unpacked. Is it worth it? Off the top of my head, yes, 100%. Well, I'm talking like money wise. It's definitely worth the price. It's cool to get stuff that you weren't expecting, that you don't know what's coming. It helps and encourages you, like I said before, to try new things, which I did last year. Oh my gosh, I tried so much stuff last year. Some stuff that I've already used that I love, so I know that stuff's going to fall right in there. So yeah, it's great. A lot of good, like, what's funny? I think the bigger waffle and the smaller pearl applicators, those are the only two microfibers that I don't already have. So what's cool is, like, I tried a lot of different microfibers, just like different products, and kind of narrow it. I was trying to narrow it down. Not wash mitts and all that kind of stuff, but microfiber rags, not drying towels, not wash mitts, just rags. I think I tried to narrow it down to 5 for my whole detailing process. So, but that's it, right? Yep. The Edgeless 365, I know, are in there. The Creatures are in there. And then here's your drying towels, right? I have a slim dryer, I have the blue one, so getting the camo one is cool. That is not a complete repeat. Having both of them is really, really cool. I have an M22, I really like it. So to me, I don't know. And these being different colorway is going to be really cool. Both of mine are blue, the Edgeless 365s and the Creatures. But I do use them for multiple stuff, so having different colors of the same microfiber is a good way to organize what you use them for specifically, if you use a towel for multiple reasons. So yeah, ribbon rags. I use ribbon rags so much, man. I love them. Everything's great. And what were these? These were FTW, so, and I already have the ice gray ones, so that'll go right in there. Like I said before, that's awesome. This is vinyl and leather brush. I was kind of curious about these, to have a dedicated vinyl and leather brush, so that's cool. Like, I can't wait to try this. I was definitely planning on buying the Ultra utility brush, so that's awesome that it's here. The USS, the Ultra Super Safe sponge. I have 2 of Armor sponges, and that's it. So that's good to have a 3rd sponge now. I have a pet hair thing, but not a Detail Factory one. So all my brushes are Detail Factory. When that one wore out or broke or whatever, I was going to buy this anyway. So, like, I'm stoked. Everything's great. I think they did a good job putting these packets together, whoever put them together over there at the Rag Company. I was kind of hoping they came in 4 separate boxes. To be honest, I know shipping wise is probably just easier and may probably even cost less for them to put it all in one box. But I kind of wanted to do them one box at a time to see how it was split up. But yeah, that's your all four mystery boxes, St. Patrick's Day from the Rag Company 2026. I'm Glenn, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.